Mate, welcome to the podcast. Let's go.
First guest of the day.
Yep. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How have you? We did an episode on our first house. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a shit show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that house.
It was like the size of this garage, right?
No, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wait, Loke? Yeah.
Holy shit, because the kitchen would be right here, and then this literally was the house.
This was Chris's bedroom.
Yeah. I literally sleep on this couch right there.
With the rack right next to it.
Exactly the same way.
This is my first podcast with Anna. I wasn't on it.
You weren't here.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
I was out of town.
And then now we run into each other all the time at different parties and stuff like that.
Yep.
What's been happening? Because I feel like you've grown like an insane amount. Everyone knows who you are now. What's changed since like 7 months ago?
I'm not in a content house anymore.
Yeah.
There's no more content houses for me. I live alone, actually.
How's that? How's living alone versus living with a ton of like?
Independent woman.
I love being alone. Like, I love my alone time. So
Yeah.
it's like super nice.
What was the hardest part of living with a ton of people?
It was like you always had to coordinate with like everyone else in the house, like doing things, and it was like we were also a content house, so we had to produce content together, which was terrible to get everyone in the same room. And then it was just like you're driving people everywhere. If you have a car, it's just like super stressful for
I
no
get what
reason.
you mean. But you lived in a massive house though. That's one perk, is that you lived in the mansion.
Yeah, we lived in a mansion, but it still felt like we were all like
Yeah.
right next
I
to each
understand
other.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, some people forget that, like, content houses are usually made and people are joined when they're, like, 17, 18. But people have lived in their own rooms and have their own, like, space for 16 years. It's kind of hard to adapt to, you know, living with people and, like, having to do certain things. And I don't know. It's just weird.
Plus, it's other like you're teenagers,
Exactly.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that's
we're
also
very
very
If you guys
hard.
were friends before, it would have been better. Because, like, you guys didn't know each other before, right?
Yeah, we didn't like. There were a lot of people I didn't really know before.
I feel like it's just like
moved.
recreating like a high school. Like, it's like, because content houses are just like high school pretty much, but like.
It's like you're just putting a bunch of
boring high
teenagers in one place and
With a lot
hoping
of
it
money.
works out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the last thing I saw, like that we kind of talked about on our podcast, was you started the trend of like na 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 na. You know, when you do like what is it? How's that song go? You got like 12 million views on it like 2 weeks ago. You know the
hip one.
The hip one.
Yeah.
Yes. That shit
Oh,
took off.
That shit took off.
Yo, are you talking about the Sofago? Like, so I got that wet.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
You started that?
I didn't start. I saw someone else do it, and then I did it, and then now people think I started it. Like, I get tagged in it. Like, every day they're like, inspiration, like, Anna Banana. I'm like, I didn't start it. I just did the trend, but, like, it went crazy.
It did
I was
go crazy.
gonna do it like on some sus shit. I was gonna do it for my personal.
He was gonna
And
show his
I-
cock though.
But I saw like your TikTok. You were at the top of the audio. That's crazy. I thought you did it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
No, that wasn't me
crazy.
that started it. I really don't know who started it, but shout out to them, to be
Yeah.
honest. You know?
Yeah. You've also
Sofago.
yeah. A lot more people know that you've also come out too since the last time we did a podcast. Do you have a lot more girl simps at the same time? I feel
Oh
like
my
you
gosh, yes.
right?
Yes, an insane amount. Like, it's I think my TikTok's actually now like almost 50-50 like followers. Like,
What was it
girls.
before?
It was like guys was like 70% and girls was
Right.
like 20 something.
Now it's a little bit more split. Who do you think's a more respectful simp, guys or girls?
Girls.
Girls.
100%.
Girls,
yeah.
definitely.
We like before the podcast, we read some of your most down bad fans.
yeah.
There were some fucked up fans that go fucking down bad.
Those weren't even like the worst ones that I've ever gotten. Like the ones that from like my Snapchat replies. Terrible.
Really?
And
Terrible.
to be dead honest, like, you need to be dead honest with this camera here. Are you guys flattered by these comments in the slightest bit? Like, any percentage chance by
Like what's an example, Chris, of one that like you're
what did you?
The
there was one
glory
shit-
hole one.
Yeah, I love to see your holes, but in a glory hole form.
Wait.
No.
That's kind of.
It was like
Or something. I love
was
to,
really
something crazy.
something with glory hole.
Something with glory hole.
But it's not flattering.
Not at all.
It's weird.
you like the nice smile, beautiful
Yeah,
eyes, right?
totally. Love
so,
those
so if a
ones.
guy's watching this and he goes, "Hey, I want to shoot my shot with Anna," right? It's not like, "Let me see your glory holes." It's like, "Hey, you have a beautiful smile and eyes," and people need to hear that. They don't know that.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely it. I
But
love
it has to be kind of flattering to some point, right? Because like there's some level of interest there. It's just the not proper
It's a
delivery.
creepiness. Yeah.
I feel like once it's like there's so many guys like saying all that weird stuff, that's when it gets weird. If it's like one out of like a billion that are like, you have nice eyes, like all that stuff. I feel like it's still like that
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
nice, but like when it's too much, it's too much.
Does that ever change your point of view on like guys? Like, so if you were like looking at a guy, or be like, because so those down pat comments, do you like correlate that with a bunch of guys? Like that's how they all think, you know?
No,
Or
every guy is different. It's just like
And not all guys are weird like that, bro.
yeah, not all guys are weird like
if
that.
if I'm reading a bunch of those comments, I think like, dude, the male side of the spectrum is some fucking creeps.
Well, but like think about all your friends and think about how all your friends flirt with girls. Has any guy you've ever met flirted with a girl by saying like, "Yo, let me see your glory holes"?
No, 100% not.
Yeah.
And it's also not. That doesn't even make sense. It's not what the glory holes are.
Yeah, you know what glory holes are, right?
Glory holes are inanimate.
Yeah.
It's
like,
a hole in a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not.
It's not
not
really a
good.
thing. Wait, what was the story you were gonna tell us about? You said there was a crazy like public story, like someone in public yelled something at you. Was that the story of the guy in the van, or what was that?
There was the guy in the van. Now I totally forgot it. I had it on the top.
It was
of my
some
head.
creep out in public who yelled something at you.
I'll tell the van story since I forgot the other
Okay,
one. But
tell it.
I was walking to get coffee the other morning. It was like I walked to get coffee at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
9 a.m. And I'm on Melrose. And I'm like walking back with my coffee. I'm like about to go on one of the side streets, whatever. And then there's this guy in a white van. He's like screaming at me as I'm walking down. I have my AirPods in, so obviously I'm trying to ignore him. But I can still hear him because he's screaming. He's like, hey, you're hot. And then like I keep walking. And then he like drives away. And I was like, that's your most like, that's just so weird.
It is weird. Do you think he was a fan or was he just some stranger?
Oh no, it's just some older dude like in a white
What
van.
was he in?
A white van. No,
Oh,
like quite
oh,
like
hell
stereotypical like white van. I was like,
hell no.
this.
Was
this
there
is
windows?
such- Yeah, there are windows.
Oh, then it's not that bad.
Still creepy shit.
It's the windowless white vans are the ones you have to worry about.
Hey, you're hot. Hey, you're hot.
Hey.
Hey.
You want some candy?
Jesus,
go.
man.
All right, so going forward, I mean, we've been keeping these interviews short, but like, what's going forward for you? Are you just gonna continue living alone, keep doing TikTok, keep the streams have been killing it with Tommy?
No, yeah. we're
What's the
doing
big
another
thing that
one.
you're looking forward to? Because a lot of people are doing music, acting. What is it for you?
I'm looking forward. I want to start streaming soon on Twitch, just video games, and then like other stuff, whatever, talking, all that good stuff, and then hopefully I want to sign to a modeling agency. Hopefully that'll happen. I've been talking to a few, and then just really YouTube too.
Do you even need a modeling agency? I feel like you have so many followers that you can reach out, or the brands can reach out to you directly and be like, yo, I want you to model our clothes. Are you down? What is a modeling agency going to do for you?
Yeah, true.
I want to get into like modeling. I want to like do like high fashion, like all this like,
Dior,
like I want to do all that good stuff right there. So it's like I have to reach out to them. Hopefully they reach back, and then meetings.
Oh, they for sure will. I mean, you have like also the following too to be able to post the photos. That's huge.
Yeah, which is crazy now because now they're looking for influencers to be models because like everybody knows like their faces rather than like a model, just like a model.
Yeah.
Like
Did you do like the Paris Fashion Week? Because like I saw Noah, Dixie, all of them were flying out for that.
I didn't go to Paris. I went to New York, but I didn't. I just went to like a few events and I watched Emma walk and
Yeah, yeah.
Sherry Hill.
That's sick. How do they? How do you get like treated as like an influencer coming in to like New York Fashion Week? Do you get like all the special like? I know Charlie was getting some massive like Chanel or something like that, some backstage.
It's
tour.
like you can get like your own stylists. Like you get styled for stuff. You get into a lot of events, like a lot of high fashion events, like crazy stuff where you'll see like the biggest like models just like walking.
That's
it's, like,
crazy.
Insane. It's like, and you're just like an influencer, which
Yeah.
is so crazy.
But isn't it weird how like they sent out like not even fashion influencers out to Paris Fashion Week? You know,
Yeah.
like, you would think you like send out Ellie Zeiler or someone like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're sending out like Hype House guys or like it's weird. I think they're still figuring out how to do it.
Fashion is such a weird world to me because like when I like look at like the stuff that's on the walkway, I would never fucking wear half the shit that's on the walkway. But like people, these rich people see it and it's so sought after that's just like, what am I missing? You know, it's kind of like with baseball cards. Like, what am I missing? Like, there's no like nobody finds value in it, but they're worth so much. You know, it's like it's weird.
Like crazy.
I think it's more like it's like the pinnacle of like what it can be. Like, you know, like not everybody's buying like the nicest Mercedes. People are buying like the other Mercedes, but Mercedes shows what they can do with like their nicest one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like you show like your
But it's like if you're modeling something, shouldn't you like cater towards where most girls are, right? On the average, like it's like I guess like a model tall.
But no one wants to
super
watch
skinny.
like American Eagle being like jeans being worn on a runway. They want to
No,
see
100%.
crazy shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like now it's more like unique like models. I feel like whereas like before it used to be like just tall. You have to be like above like 5'10" or something like that, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the classic like Victoria's Secret. Like I feel like that was
Exactly.
like a classic
Yeah.
model.
Okay.
But it's
It
just
is definitely changed.
the fashion world is so weird. It's something I just don't understand.
Yeah,
It's a crazy world.
Yeah.
It's a big world.
That's for you next. That's what you're going for.
Hopefully, yeah.
That's
I
gonna be sick.
really hope so.
Hell yeah. Halftime Twitch, half the time modeling.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
lit. That's a lit.
That'd
That's
be
a lit
fire.
resume.
Yeah.
That's
that'd be a fun career.
Amazing.
100%.
All right. Did we miss anything else? I'm trying to think of any other like memories we have like with you. We've only like seen each other like in public, and that's kind of it. We haven't done anything specific.
Yeah, we haven't done anything specific. We just see each other around all the time.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of how LA is, though, right?
Yeah, that's really how it is.
You just see each other at like different parties. Say what's up. Hey,
You're like, hey, how are
hey,
you?
let's collab here and then. You know,
Take a shot.
Take a shot. All right. Anna, thank you for coming over. We're gonna bring in another person.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me.
Let's go. All right. Let's bring on. Should we bring on Zach Justice
you.
and Jerry Bear?